Good evening. Today my topic is advance import and direct import. If you someone in the business, trading, manufacturing, yes, services, right? If you trade our country and you know out of country, national and international, right? Advance import is type of import and financing in which the end and the importer the makes the payment of the overseas, right? If overseas client purchase the you know if in the domestic businessman in the purchase in the from the overseas manufacture import, and the importer pay the supplier and in the advance, right? It is commonly and used, and when the supplier and requires and advance the payment before the shipping the importer the bear a higher risk, because the payment is made before the good are received. Understand? If you someone businessman in the order international, right, purchase the goods is international, right? Supplier first demand to advance payment, right? Yeah, in advance, then before the shipment, before the supply. So this is right, it is important because of higher risk. If it is international in the international supplier can supply in the without of advance bill, without of bill, and Indian is national is the received, and after it's very very risky. Suppose that is someone is not pay the bills and only received and the goods, then it is very risky, right? So every company, every supplier take advance import, and before the goods, and that bank process the foreign and the remittance, and foreign remittance after, and the insuring bank involve the bank, and confirm the foreign remittance, the after and the insuring and the foreign exchange and the regulation and regulation the document, after goods and arrive, after goods and arrive to importer, and document to the